friends, and welcome back to Stan's Cutlery Universe. And today we are doing one of the knives from the Traveling Rough Ryder Knife Challenge box that was put together by Tobias here at Knife Chats with Tobias. So we're going to have a little bit of fun with this. This is the more modern one here. I am still messing around with the other four. Yeah, four, because it's 5 box. The other four, playing around with them, learn a little bit more. I shouldn't say playing, they're knives, but you know what I mean, messing around with them. This one is the Rough Ryder RR2673. And I'm going to move these around just a little bit because I want to keep Tobias's in here and I want to keep the box in here. This is what's known as the Bullfrog. The manufacturer is Rough Ryder. It's made in China. Here's what she looks like. It is a modern knife flipper. It comes out very nicely. They are calling it the blade steel is a stainless steel, is what Smoky Mountain Knife Works is saying about it. It has one blade right here. Blade length is 2 3/4 inches, and they are calling it a cleaver, is what Smoky Mountain Knife Works is calling it. I do like the sharpening choil here, or choil, I guess. The fit and finish fits in your hand pretty good. Fit and finish looks to be, I can't complain too much. There is a little bit of gapping here and stuff between the liners and stuff. It's a liner lock style. The pocket clip was loose when I got it. I did tighten it down just a touch. There you go. You can see that. It is a nice knife. I am a little confused where they put for the, liner lock. If you want to go all the way up, it does create a hot spot. You can even see it right there where I got this. So if you go back like this, then it's definitely only a 3-finger knife. So it's one of those knives it's not bad, but it's not, you know, the pocket clip, the up tip here does kind of get a little bit, if you're really going to gorilla grip it, it does feel good in hand. It's got good lockup, about 50% or so. It feels really good. I do not know if it's been lubed. I don't think so. It looks to be, let me see what those are. Those might be bearings. Might be. See if I can get the focus. I can't get the light good enough. But the action's not bad. You can fail it. I mean, if you just go, you know, so it might just need lubing, or it just might be, you know, that it can be failed. Many of them can be failed. I do like the Packawood covers. They look very nice. I do like the way that this is kind of almost like a bird's eye pivot point, where you got the outer ring and then the center screw. That looks, to me, that's stylistic wise, I think it looks very, very nice. It's got the standoffs here for 2 standoffs. It is a flow through design, so ease of cleaning. The pocket clip seems to be pretty good. Like I said, it was loose when it came to me. I can't guarantee that was the way it was from the manufacturer, because this knife box has been around to quite a few people. So, you know, you don't want to ever say that something's wrong with something when you don't know for sure. The availability of this, it is currently available at Smoky Mountain Knife Works for $16.99. So I think for that type of money, you know, bang for the buck. If you're looking for just a nice little modern, that you get a tip-up carry. It's only right-hand friendly, basically. Well, it is only right-hand friendly tip-up. That feels pretty good. Has a little bit of lock stick. Like I said, I don't think it's ever been lubed. It might have been. I don't see any real signs of it. Through carrying and stuff, it might have a little bit of gunk in there. I just noticed that. So, you know, it might not be the knife's fault on that, or it could be manufacturing. Again, this was not new to me. You know, others have looked at it. Let's check out sharpness. I'm going to assume this is out of the box. Got a piece of paper here. Wow. Let's see if we can do a push cut. That's pretty freaking sharp. That's pretty freaking sharp. I don't think you could ask for any better than that. Yeah, it's a good looking knife. If you're looking for a modern, that's going to cost you $17. You know, plus shipping. I don't know what shipping would be. That'll depend. I do know they're at Smoky Mountain Knife Works doing a Memorial Day sale, or where they give you free shipping. I think it's at $65 or something. So, you know, if you just want to find something to put you over the crest, there you go. Again, bang for the buck. At $17, I would say a very high value piece of cutlery. It's a good looking piece. It fits okay in pocket. It is a little bulky, I'm not going to lie, but if it did not have this bulk, it would not, for somebody with a big hand like me, it would feel weird. You know what I mean? Especially for a modern, it'd feel more like a what am I trying to say? A sod buster where it's very thin, you know, with a bone handled sod buster where it's very thin. But on a traditional, that seems normal. On a modern, it seems to me, at least, it seems kind of weird. I like to have a little bit. I mean, it doesn't have to be like super bulky, but I like to have a little bit of where it fills the hand some. So this is my video on the Rough Ryder RR2673. Now, let's see, what are my final thoughts about this one? Well, first off, I'd like to thank Tobias for allowing me to do this review of these wonderful knives. Am I in the market for this knife? No, this is not. This knife does not pique my interest. But again, like I said, if you're somebody that's looking for a nice $17 knife, that's going to give you probably years and years of quality service, and this style of knife you like, I like the cleaver blade, but unfortunately for me, this it just doesn't turn my crank, float my boat, whatever you want to say, you know. It's not that it's a bad knife, it's just for me this is not top of my list, if that makes sense. I don't want to talk bad about the knife because overall, like I said, bang for the buck, I would put this definitely at the very lowest, an 8 out of 10 for bang for the buck. um, and that's just because of a few little things I've noticed, and I can't guarantee that's just being brand new from Rough Ryder, or it's because people have carried it, you know, like myself, pocket and stuff. Now there's a little bit of gunk in the pivot, so it's not, you know, opening quite as easily, and you got a little lock stick. You know, I don't want to blame Rough Ryder for that. That could just be that people have carried it, used it, reviewed it, and it's just now it's got a little gunk, you know. So I don't want to dang down Rough Ryder for that. It is a good looking knife. It really is. It is well made. It's just not a knife for me. And I think I'm going to leave it at that. So thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I have new things that are how I'm going to do reviews or slash overviews. Most of my the way I'm going to start doing things when I'm done with this box, because I told Tobias I'd get this box back to him probably and ship it off to him by the end of this week. I still got to do a little bit more messing around with a couple of those knives. Is I'm going to start when I first get a knife in, I'm going to overview it. Then I'm going to do a review of it after I actually use it, if that makes sense. These right here are kind of for this you know, traveling Rough Ryder knife challenge is going to kind of be an overview slash review together, you know. But this is a great knife. I appreciate your patience. Thank you for watching. Hopefully, I didn't make myself sound too stupid. I appreciate you all so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. If you're already not subscribed to Tobias, you're doing yourself a disservice. Go over there and subscribe to him. Great channel, great person. Pretty much if you need to know something, he either knows it about knives or he knows where to find it about knives. So just, yeah, wealth of knowledge. Um, Glad to call him a friend in the knife community. Definitely, definitely. Hopefully, maybe someday I can maybe meet him or something, and we can hang out and talk about knives a little bit. With that being said, the Rough Ryder RR2673, come on, Bullfrog, made in China for Rough Ryder. I'd say it's a good knife overall. Thanks for watching. Live long, prosper, and collect your own way.